Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Curseof and welcome back to another feature match in the Summer Kickoff Tournament. Today we're here for the Round 5 feature match. We have Keebler up at the top here, we have Cheese down at the bottom here, and yeah, both these guys are currently X and 2, meaning at this point in time, if they lose this match, they are completely removed from making top 8. You cannot go X and 3 to make top 8. You need to at least have a 4 and 2 record at the end of it. This is a very big match for both of them. We have a very interesting deck here to show you guys. Anyway, I am joined by Rook Stable.
Hey everybody. Yeah, X2. It's hard to make top 8 typically with X2 anyway, but this particular tournament is very generous and allowing some people to make it with X2. So yeah, like Cursive said, this loss means you are out of making top 8 cut. Keebler, very prominent figure in the community, and Cheesemore, his opponent, I think I've seen his name before. Oh my gosh, and we have a Yami Yugi skill. Okay, this must be the interesting deck you're talking about. Keebler, I'm assuming this is right down the middle Moth, but please tell me we're going to see something like, please tell me we're going to see Spellcaster OTK.
I really like the set and pass here.
Is he really just setting one card and passing? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, we're seeing Moth just set and pass, and we'll see what Cheese has here. We'll see if we can see the spice coming out. Here's the summoner art. Here's the summoner art.
Tell me it's Dark Magician. Get a Dark Magician. Oh, it's Gaia. Okay,
Gaia.
We
got the
Whatever.
tier 3, the Knight of Legend, but no, it's a little bit spicier than what you actually think, I can assure you. But we're definitely going to see that skill flip up here.
Destiny Draw is not spicy. Okay, Knight of Legend. Here we go with the Gaia.
So we got that big 2300 beat stick. Obviously not allowed to use any back row, and that's going to be met by a Nightmare Wheel real fast here.
Yeah, and now Cheese has a monster out on the field, face up, ready to get Parasite. Let's see. Keebler's going to set another card. Is he going to Parasite, though? Or maybe this is a Moth. Maybe he's got Hidden Parasite Airsoft.
Maybe we got two spicy decks.
Oh my gosh. No, the Nightmare Wheel doing work for Keebler. Keebler clearly feeling like he's in no rush at all. Just letting this Nightmare Wheel tick down. Obviously, with a deck like Knight of Legend, you don't see traps. You don't see a lot of back row set because you can't activate cards in the set zone with Knight of Legend. So he's going to summon. It looks like he's going to get another Gaia. And he's going to summon another guy. Hey, if it didn't work the first time, let's try it again. Let's see if this one will get Nightmare Wheeled.
All right, here he comes. Here he comes. That big 2300 beat stick here. Huge monster, but not bigger than Moth, alas. But we'll see what Keebler set. Or a Sphere Karibo come from hand.
A lot of defense here from Keebler. It blows my mind to think how simple the Gaia deck is and how you can literally win in 2 turns if your opponent just draws poorly. There's a Nightmare Wheel, though, burning for 500, so got Cheese down to 3.
And there's the Parasite. Ooh, that was probably right off the top here. We're going to see that big Cocoon skill pop off, getting rid of that Gaia. And here comes the boy.
Moth number 1. Do we see Moth number 2? We do. And now, Keebler, my rule is like to see at least 2 burns off Nightmare Wheel. So Nightmare Wheel has served its purpose. Now we're going to bowl right over that Gaia with a Moth. Now, Spear Karibo is a great card. No, as I say that, I was about to say Spear Karibo is a great card for Cheese to run because it's good defense and it's not a set card that you're activating. But clearly he did not have that. And Keebler even says there in chat, no Gentler Spear in hand, I guess.
Nothing.
Oh, I forgot about Gentlemander. That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, another hand trap we do have. Something that a lot of people don't think about because Fear
people
generally is better.
Serpent Knight Dragon fell off the face of the earth. Very true. I guess all the cards that are usually with it did too. Oh my gosh, like the Gentlemander lock, I forgot about that. Anyway, Keebler going first here, 2 back row and pass. Keebler just playing it cool, playing it defensive. Let's see if Cheese can pop off with this Knight Legend deck here. He had the tools. He had the Summoners Art to get Gaia. There it is again. Very consistent deck, I will say. But he's just got to figure out how to get past the onslaught of traps. And it's really difficult with a Gaia deck because you don't really set anything. Unless you're running like a Command Knight, but really you shouldn't be. You're just going to put out the Gaia. And now you're subject to Parasite.
Definitely. But like you really don't have much of an option here. And once again, we see that big Nightmare Wheel just stopping that Gaia right in his tracks and forcing Cheese to just pass. And there's that end phase Zoma.
You're going to be able to slam Zoma right into that Gaia just to get sweet damage and watch Nightmare Wheel burn him to death. Now, Quick Play Twister from the hand in the Gaia deck is phenomenal here. And it would be Cheese's best friend. But those 4 cards must be good. Anyway, Keebler's going to set another card here. Looks like he doesn't have the Parasite, but he is going to do a Suicidal Zoma for the 23. He'll gladly take the 500 for Cheese to take 23, and then, of course, continuing to burn with Nightmare Wheel.
Yeah, setting a monster here, though, very, very interesting. Obviously, Gaia with that Pierce Draw 2 effect from the Night of Legend. Unless Keebler does have a Sphere Creepo in hand, I'm not sure about that.
Keebler may have set something like a Newdoria, where maybe he values the effect of Newdoria over the effect of Night of Legend, especially since if he thinks that Nightmare Wheel is going to win it for him, or it's just going to get some order to charge.
That's very, very big here.
Very good to combat against the Moth, because that's another problem with the Gaia deck, is that you really can't get higher than 23. So if you're up against something big, you need offerings, you need order to charge. It's a great card. I personally like to use an equip. But looks like we're going to get Gaia right back, so that gets rid of the Nightmare Wheel, and we might have a free 2300 here if Keebler doesn't have the Sphere.
Yeah, it's potentially looking like I really wish Cheese was going to show off the spice, though. I'm really missing the spice. Bringing them both down.
Oh, okay. End phase, Parasite, and now we're going to see Cocoon happen. This is going to be so free. I mean, Cheese didn't have any hand traps in his hand last game. Is this it?
There comes that big, perfectly ultimate Great Moth. Just one. Just one. So one Sphere Creepo will keep him safe. Okay, a set back row, a Newdoria, one Sphere Creepo will not keep him safe.
Exactly 1200.
Does he have two?
Does he? He's got to have two. No, he said GG.
Oh, no.
That's it.
Newdoria.
Where was the spice?
I'm looking in his hand. There's the spice. There's the spice.
Grave Spear Soldier?
Gravekeeper Gaia is a,
oh my gosh,
as a whole.
Because he's going for like ultra, like just Pierce-a-thon. Like he's just everything pierces. That's interesting. He needs what's the other one that like Lancer Archfiend, right?
Yes. That is what it's
doing all the piercing. That would have been kind of funny. That would have worked against Newdoria.
It would have, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would have only been like, oh no, actually, Newdoria's defense is pretty weak. It would have been a good chunk. It would have been 700 piercing. I like the theme, for sure. Okay. Unfortunately, okay, there's something to be said, because these guys were both 2 and 2, right? So he was putting in work with that.
He was,
But unfortunately, looks like Keebler is going to advance, and Cheese has lost his ability to make top 8.
It happens to the best of us, but Keebler does get to move on here with a 3-2 record. He does have potential to make top 8, assuming that he can win his next match and the right people lose theirs.
Don't think about it too hard, just win.
Exactly. But anyway, this was a very, very interesting match. I wanted to give you guys something that was a little bit different than a Conflict, Moth, and Gravekeeper. So we did bring you guys a nice Gaia deck to showcase here. Sadly, it is out of top run. But anyway, that's going to be a wrap, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I'll catch you guys all, not tomorrow, but the following day for the round 6 final round of Swiss feature match. That's a wrap, guys. Peace.